Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. It's great to be here. Great to see each one of you. Great to even feel myself in this space. I read something this morning where it said the earth spins or moves 1,000 miles per hour, and the solar system moves 490,000 miles per hour, and the galaxy moves 1.3 million miles per hour. So we're not just sitting here. We're on a ride that we can't imagine while we're in this physical dimension. And we're in space. Even though we're on this physical planet, when we look up in the sky at night at the stars, we're one of the stars. And it always amazes me that we see them as outer space, and they see us as outer space. And so we're all in space. We're all visitors to this reality. And our home lies in that space with our Creator. And we just pop in to this reality. And although it appears that we spend all our time here, we just spend a fraction of our time here. When you daydream, you're gone. When you sleep, you're gone. And many times when you're in the middle of a conversation with someone like we are right now, you're gone. It takes something in this physical reality to bring you back here. The phone ringing, knock on the door, the microwave going off, something and you're snapped back. That's probably the percentage of the time you're actually here. Because even when you're at work and you're talking to a coworker or you're in some project, you're barely here. And so the picture becomes really clear of the world within the worlds, the many layers. It's like you can look at Apple computers and you can say something about the product, and you might make a comment about the management or the marketing. And as you do that, you go back further in layers of a world that exists that you may not be privy to. And it may be 5 people in a room somewhere making decisions based on 5 other people in another room in another country. And we can't really conceive of the layers unless we're a part of that process. And even if you are in upper management, you're cut off from the next layer or the next level. So we're in this place that we're visiting, and we're a part of a world that's existing behind the world that we see and live in just for a moment. And to just feel that is exciting, because to know that there's something else percolating behind the scenes, something magical, something that you might not be aware of that's coming. And when you look at the world and that physical reality that you're existing in for just a small amount of time, from that perspective, it's easier to not take it so seriously. It's like visiting my grandchildren. I go, it's fantastic to see them, to be with them, and then I can leave. And all the drama of being a child or a parent falls away. So feel the other reality, the many, many other realities that you exist in. This is but one small piece that you're connected to, because you're everywhere and you pop in and pop out, deliver a meal, pop out, pop in, say a few words, pop out, deliver a smile. And that feeling of actually looking at the different layers becomes so real that you start to feel yourself in every place and disappear and reappear wherever you want to. It's a feeling that transcends what appears to be the power that is put in place over us in this physical reality. I wrote these words: our life as a human always has many things swirling around it, but they are all for you to get to your ultimate destination. It's always only about you, your journey, your story, hero, villain, everything in between. Your desire to go somewhere, and these circumstances are on your road. As time goes by, your remembrance of this arrangement will grow stronger, and your fighting with the traffic on the road will just melt away. You will accept it all as the gift that you have put on your path to get to your desired destination. Cheers. I had a conversation with my daughter a week ago, less than a week ago, and My grandson had not been feeling well, and she was talking to me, and I was listening, and all of a sudden, information popped in, and I said, "Oh, it's this, or this, and this," and I said it so matter of factly, which was new for me. And she asked me, "Are you telling me that, or are you suggesting that?" And I said, "No, I'm telling you. It came from somewhere." And she texted me the next day and said my grandson Isaiah was feeling better. And she said, "Oh, you some daddy voodoo." But whatever she got from that interaction, I got that sense of things are popping in. And then 2 days after that, I woke up in the morning and I saw myself as an antenna, and all signals were coming through me and going out as like a spider web. The signals were flowing through, flowing out, and I had access to everything. And my humanity was not involved. I was an antenna or receiver, and it was 360 degrees around me, and the signals were coming and going and coming and going, and I could receive anything and grab it and transmit it or pass it on or just experience it. And I think there's so much happening for all of us now in ways like this. The clarity, the experience of yourself as you truly are. We're being pushed into the outer reaches of the universe, to our home, which is everywhere. And we're beginning to feel ourselves everywhere. It was a tremendous feeling to experience that. And it made sense, those words, a beacon on a hill, that the information flows in and out securely, protected. And I could see that I would have the answers for everything without trying to get the answers. They would just flow past me, in front of me. I just feel like the changes are coming with such immense power. And we're dissolving layers of the way we would normally operate in seconds, just as fast as the galaxy is moving through the universe and the solar system through the galaxy. In an instant, we're changed, and we see everything through a new lens, everything through the perfection of everything. And there's nothing that will stop this from happening. And there's nothing that we need to do to make it happen. It's time and it's coming. And each of us are stepping into that place as it is perfect for each one. From yourself, you can no longer hide. When someone can see that you and you that's bigger than the you that you thought you knew, what's so beautiful, is that it's true for you. You see the bigger them in them the same way too. It's a balancing act. How much do you say to have the answers to the test, but not give them away? It takes great patience and restraint to allow the other to find the answers through their own experiences so that they are theirs and not mine. If you lived all alone with no input from outside, your world would be your world, and you would decide through conversations with yourself and your creator too. Your spirit would lead you in all that you do. That's really the way that it has always been, even with 7.9 billion inputs. Who you are comes from within. That is the only way that you can know for sure, because what others tell you will only open a door. But you cannot walk through that door until it belongs to you. The sentry won't accept that someone told you that something's true. When it's all yours, it will radiate all over your face, exploding from inside your world into all time and space. So be patient with yourself. You don't need the answers to come. You are who you are, and you are the only one. You'll know when you're ready. You came here to serve. With that focus and intention, you might not even observe that you've come from somewhere else. There's no words to describe your majestic magnificence. From yourself, you can no longer hide. Cheers. Now we will live with a standard that befits an immeasurable being of eternality. Stay above all the bumps in the road by celebrating everything, including the bumps in the road. There is so much support for each one of us, and we are always being looked after. With that in mind, always maintain the lighthearted smile of someone who knows the secrets of life. That slight grin, wink of the eye, or silly smirk that says, I'm eternal. I've seen this dance before. I've played this game many times, and the outcome is always the same. I am endless. Without the bumps in the road, we would easily become bored. The bumps in the road could be, I'm out of money, or I have too much money. There is no perfect highway because the nature of being eternal is rooted in change and impermanence, so that even what you would consider a good thing will inevitably become a bump in the road because your being cannot be limited in any way. As we celebrate everything, we feel our being see itself and we come back into alignment with our eternal nature. In that moment of celebration, we surpass the feelings and emotion that cause us pain from the life that we live in this physical reality. The power of those bumps that we feel in this physical reality is the power that belongs to us, but we have given it away. But by celebrating and showing that wry smile, we take it back. This power is and has always been ours, but when we allow it to be used by any limited reality, we feel the weight of it. And we have moments when we drop below the wave into the turmoil where unhappiness, fear, and confusion live. When we find ourselves there, just celebrate it. And by celebrating it, you will rise above it because you can only celebrate something when you can see it and you know what it is. And that means it is below you or you are above it. So wherever you are, just pull out that imaginary glass and pour your favorite beverage into it and say, cheers, and watch yourself return to the eternal and endless nature that is the creator of all realities and who is greater than everything that it sees. This is our standard of living. I leave you with a wry smile and the constant image of a glass held high. Cheers. There's a song that I've heard in the past, and the words always meant something to me. And I'm just going to say those words. The words are something happened to me. The man I used to be, he's gone. He gave up his life so I could go on into heaven, where love of a lifetime resides somewhere. You see, I've been looking for heaven, and I realized that heaven was inside of me. Heaven's inside of you. Heaven's inside of you. Heaven's inside of you. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Continue to see the world and the place where you truly live, and see this reality as just a place you're visiting and a moment in an endless existence of your eternal being. I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.